It's December 1st. Christmas is almost here. And while what I'm about to show you is technically, I guess, a Black Friday, Cyber Monday thing, even though technically, I guess, that stuff doesn't really exist in Canada, despite what all the, marketing people on the radio and television, etc., would like you to believe. Sure, there are some sales, but there's sales, like, from November through to the end of December anyways, so it's not that much of a deal in terms of a great buy. It's not like we're getting $10 televisions or anything like that. So what I picked up was, now these are from, where did I get these? Future Shop. I was looking on Amazon and stuff like that, and I had picked up a whole bunch of stuff, and then I went to check out, and it's funny because they threw on like crazy shipping charges, and I was like, okay, well, the deal isn't that great. And then they threw on customs charges, and I was like, okay, I can buy this stuff at regular price in store now for almost the exact same price, maybe $2 more. So I went, screw it, I'm not going to go to Amazon.com. I went to Amazon.ca. Sure, there were a few things there, but I went to, well, Future Shop in this case, and basically most of the items were only, say, $1 more. Some of them were even cheaper. Free shipping and no customs charges. The only thing, obviously, I would have had to deal with was taxes, but again, I get charged the taxes anyways from Amazon, so not a big deal. So what I was doing, I was looking for movies mostly, but I decided, hey, you know what, I'm going to go over to the video games and check out what's going on. So first thing I found was Puzzle Chronicles. Now you'll notice it says $9.99. I actually only paid $4 for that one. So $4 for a brand new PSP title, psh, no problem. Next up was another PSP title, Medal of Honor Heroes, first-person shooter type thing. Again, you'll see $9.99, and I didn't pay that, I don't believe. No, I paid $4.95. So again, $5. And then the last one I picked up was Team Elimination Games for the Wii. Now this doesn't have a sticker on it for a price or anything like that, but I only paid $5 for that as well. So $5 for a brand new Wii game, not a problem. And it's one of those things. It's funny. Out of all the systems, Nintendo's games don't seem to drop in price. The Xbox, the PlayStation games, they seem to take a drop when their console gets replaced and stuff like that, and the games are basically liquidated at that point, and they take a huge drop. So PSP games, because they're trying to eliminate those from the shelves, you can usually find those pretty cheap right now. Like, $10 is the average going price brand new at a retail store. So outside of that, you can generally get them for a lot cheaper. But with Nintendo games, it's not so much the case. Now, Wii U just launched, but it still plays Wii games, and they're still releasing Wii games, and they're still making Wiis. So the Wii titles are still going to be pretty pricey. So finding cheap Wii games is always a good thing. I noticed that with the GameCube. I was like, Wii came out, GameCube's out there. I was looking for things, like, just to get games like Luigi's Mansion and stuff like that, which I had never managed to pick up, and I figured, you know what, if it gets around, $10 or less, I'll pick those, that game up, or any of the Mario games that I didn't have already, I'll pick those up. But I could never find them less than $15. Like, that was the lowest it went, and then they started going back up. Now it's like some of these things you can find them, they're $25, $30. I'm like, who's buying these games at, like, almost retail when they were first released? And these are used games sometimes. So yeah, to find a Wii game for $5 brand new, I wasn't gonna pass it up. I don't know if it's any good. It looks like it's a party type game, so it's Wii Olympics, all those kind of things, the Raven Rabbits series, those types of games is probably what it is. And yeah, that's cool. It's all in good fun. You have a bunch of people over, you throw the game in there, and you go nuts. You just keep playing those types of games until everybody's completely plastered drunk, and and enjoying it, and then that you throw in some really crazy porn movie, and then or is that just my parties? I don't know. Don't you guys do that? Anyways, it's the 1st of December, so I'm sure there's going to be plenty more great buys. Hopefully not by me, though. I just bought I just spent a whole bunch of money again. But it's one of those things. You go to a place and you see some stuff. You know nobody's going to buy it for you, so you have to pick it up. So yeah, I just spent a lot of money today. None of it was gaming related, so I won't show it to you. But, of course, I'm probably going to get... Well, I hope I get some stuff for Christmas. I asked for some stuff. Hopefully somebody gets me a present. Anybody? Anyways, by the time you see this, it'll be well into January anyway, so hope you had a Merry Christmas and all the best to you in the new year. But on to the next great buy. Okay. I knew I wasn't going to... Well, I said I wasn't going to buy anything else in December unless it was a fantastic deal. And, well, of course, I found more fantastic deals. That's what I do, right? But this one takes the cake. This, let me give you a little heads up what was going on. It's Tuesday, cheap movie night, so I was planning on heading to the movie theater. Now, the direction I was taking, don't normally go this way. Don't normally even go to this theater, but I was looking to see the new James Bond flick, and it happened to be playing two screenings right about, you know, good enough time for me to travel from work to get there in time to see them. But on my way down, I happened to see a Dollarama, Value Village, and Salvation Army all in the same plaza. So I couldn't pass that up. I mean, it was like God was talking to me. So I stopped in, didn't go to the Dollarama, went right to the Value Village just to see what might have been there. I was going really quick, you know, went through the electronics and went through the furniture and went through, you know, the toys, and though there was a couple of things there that I was thinking about, I, you know, headed over to the books, and it hit me. I'm looking at the children's section, and there's 8 choose your own adventures, and I'm thinking, I maybe have seen 4 in total at these, you know, at a Value Village or Sally Ann, and here's 8, and I'm thinking, my lucky day, awesome, I'm gonna pick them up. And then I look above them, and there's more. And I start putting them together, and I start looking around, and I realize there's a lot more. So I pile up all of these books, and let me just show you how many there were. Yep. There were 59 books. And beautiful thing about this was you buy 4 books, you get a 5th one free. So I had 59 books, but to get up to 60 to get the free book, I picked up this one. Now they had number 2 of this series, and I probably should have picked it up, but I had already been at the cash register for a while. But you see that number 1 there is done by the same guy who did the Choose Your Own Adventures, so it's almost like it's from the set as well. So yeah, that is my score there. 59 Choose Your Own Adventure books. And the beautiful thing about it is, let me run down what made this so good. Now, I already told you, buy 4 get 1 free. Booyah! Price on each book. Original retail cost $1.95. Used book price $1.50. So it's 50 cents off the cover price, the original cover price. Get one free. And I also had a little card, you know, where you stamp it and stuff. And if you get enough stamps, you get 30% off. So I put through enough books to get my 30% off my second batch. So the first batch I put through was 25 books. 5 of them are free, so it was 20 books, which left 35 books, of which a bunch of them are free to get the 30% off. So all these 60 books cost me 60 bucks roughly with tax. So there isn't, I don't think there's supposed to be tax on books, but there was tax on my, whatever. Maybe there's tax now, I don't know. But yeah, so $1 a book for what is very nearly an complete collection of Choose Your Own Adventures. And most of them are in really good condition. There are a few that have a little bit of creasing in the covers, a couple that aren't in great condition, but most of them are in really good condition. A few of them are in pretty, you know, near mint condition and stuff like that. So I'm you know what, I'm stoked. I'm stoked. It's Merry Christmas to me, because you know what, nobody would have bought these for me. And yeah, I guess it means I'm not going to get much for Christmas. You know, that whole karma thing. Okay, still December, another great buy. I know. Don't have to tell me, but sometimes you just can't pass up these things. Went to a Salvation Army today, and was in there, picked up a CD, the Braveheart soundtrack. There was another CD there, and I thought I had checked it. The disc seemed okay, but I went to play it, and it didn't play. And then when I went to look at it again, the disc that was in there wasn't the same. It was yeah. Either way, the case and the disc didn't match up. So basically, that's going to be a coaster, but that's not why I'm doing this video. What I managed to pick up that's gaming related was, first off, for the Nintendo GameCube, Freakstyle. It's like I guess a BMX bike type game. Everything seems to be in good condition. The disc itself is mildly scratched, not really, but it's there. It's got something on it that I can wipe off, but until I actually fully clean it, I won't know, because I don't want to put this in the GameCube just yet. And that was $3. It actually has a price tag on it for 99 cents, but you know what, I'm not going to argue. I know that they're supposed to be $3, so whatever. The other thing I got, also $3, was Inca. It's a CD-ROM game, essentially, from Sierra, back early 90s. As far as I can tell, it's complete. Now, the only thing about this, and if anybody knows, the CD itself didn't have any type of cover sleeve. It's just a basic CD case. Here, I'll pull it out and show you what I mean. But considering that everything else seems to be there, right? Like, it's got the instructions, it's got the floppy disk, and then it's got this CD with Inca, and then it's, I mean, it's got the stuff on the back. But is it supposed to have something in here? Does anybody know? Because if it does, it kind of sucks that I don't have it, but at the same time, I don't know. It's hard to say with CD-ROM games. Sometimes they do have that kind of stuff, sometimes they don't. But yeah, if you know, if you own this in the past or still own it, let me know, so at least I know personally and I can set my mind at ease. But that's not the best purchase that I got there. While I was there, I found brand new, factory sealed, never been opened, Trivial Pursuit Saturday Night Live DVD game edition. Retails, or did retail, for about $90 originally, and I got it for $3. But I don't have it here because I actually gave that to
my ex-girlfriend, so she could give it to her mom for Christmas, because her mom's big into Saturday Night Live. Like, I mean, big time Saturday Night Live. When you go over and every time I visited their place, it was like, throw in a Disney movie after Disney movie's done, throw in Saturday Night Live and watch Saturday Night Live. So, yeah, as soon as I picked it up, I texted her and I was like, you know what, I found your mom's Christmas gift. You can thank me later. And she was just like, boo, what are you talking about? So yeah, I just met up with her. We went to the movies and I gave it to her. So hopefully her mom likes it. It's obviously, I mean, the payment was, she paid for my movies, for my movie and the drink and stuff like that, which, yes, is more than $3, but considering it was a $90 game, it didn't matter what I paid for it. She didn't even ask. As soon as I told her what it was, she was just like, yeah, I'll take it. And even if she didn't want it, I would have taken it myself. So, yeah, that was probably the best buy. It's just, I don't own it anymore. So, such is life, right? Yeah, so, you know what, I'm not gonna say I won't buy anything else this month, because in all likelihood I will. So, I'll see you soon. Okay, so it's December 20th. And here I am with another great buy. And I know I said I wasn't going to buy anything else, especially not now. I mean, Christmas is right around the corner. But I said I wasn't going to buy anything else unless it was a super great deal. Now, today's stuff, not really super great deals, but I figured the world's going to end tomorrow, so why not? In fact, I spent a hell of a lot of money. I just got in from a comic store, grocery store. I did up a whole bunch of DVDs from Value Village and some CDs as well. Nothing that's video game or gaming related whatsoever. Mostly horror movies and stuff. But the great buy comes today while I was out for lunch looking for stocking stuffers for my mom, and decided to stop into the Salvation Army and see what was there. Didn't find anything for her, but of course I found some stuff for me. And basically it started off, it was funny. It started off, I saw Meet the Robinsons on DVD, and it's only like $3. I was like, yeah, you know what, I don't even think I've seen it, so why not, I'll pick that up. And then I saw the Ben 10 Season 1, the complete Season 1, and that was only $3, so I figured, oh, let's pick that up. And then there was the Tudors Season 1, and that was only $3. I was like, wow, okay, great, so I'm buying stuff here, let's see what else they have. Let's check out the, video games. Usually it's just, PS2 and Xbox sports titles, but they happen to have the Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe for the Xbox, all in very, very, very good condition. Except for the case has got a little bit of a crack at the top, but no biggie. The rest of it seems to be in really good condition. I haven't tested it, of course, just got in. But I didn't know if I had it or not, but I figured, you know what? Considering the condition it's in, spending the $3 on it is worth the gamble. Sugar. I just noticed something. Okay, it's not as bad as I was thinking. But yeah, sorry. I digress. I've got off on a tangent there. Distracted a little bit. But yeah, turns out I didn't actually have it. I think I have a copy that doesn't work. But yeah, so if this works and it's all good, that's another one to my Xbox collection for the year. But that's not even the good buy. I mean, it is a good buy, it's just not a great buy. While I was looking there, and I looked up at the VHS cassettes and noticed that they had some Sega Genesis games. Now, normally it's just NHL 99 and similar like that, but they had Lion King, all complete for Sega Genesis with the tab there. So I figured, why not? And then I saw over in another spot Hardball. And you know what? I had never seen this before. You know, it is a sports title, so I was like, eh. But the reason why I picked it up was it was the packaging. There's the phone. Give me 1 second. Damn telemarketers. So yeah, back to Hardball here. Was the packaging. Now normally, you know the plastic cases, know the cardboard cases, but this is like a hard, and it comes apart like so. So I had never really seen anything like that. This is Dan and Tim's copy. So when I opened it up and I checked it out, it was like, okay, it's interesting. It's not even a regular looking Sega Genesis cartridge. So I didn't know if it was rare or what, but I figured, you know what? I'm going to pick it up. Everything's in here. It's got the manual and such. So why not, you know? It's a little bit different. Don't know. I'm guessing non-official release, but it's not really worth a lot. Don't get me wrong, but for the $3, it's worth picking up. But the great buy for $3 happens to be the Dungeons and Dragons Warriors of the Eternal Sun that I picked up for $3 complete. Again, I don't know if any of these work because I don't actually own a Sega Genesis, but yeah, I figured, you know, pick them up whenever you can if you see them, right? But yeah, this one here is like $30 complete in box, so $20 to $30 depending on where you buy it. But so yeah, for $3, beauty. But yeah, hopefully you don't see me again until after Christmas. I'm not promising anything at this point. Take care. Hey everybody, this is Christmas Eve, and truth be told, Santa should be coming by later on tonight to do his annual video for us. Normally he'll shoot it ahead of time and send it through or afterwards, but he figured since he was going to be coming by my place tonight anyways, he would shoot the video and do it when he arrived. But that's not what this portion of it. This is another great buy. Yes, I realize it's Christmas Eve and I shouldn't have bought anything else considering, you know, I'm getting presents soon. But while I was at the dollar store looking for stocking stuffers, I found Dakka, and you'll notice $2, and what that is 2 boosters and the battle set thing, X-Rater or whatever you would call it. Either way, but I figured I'd pick it up so that way I'd have 2 of them so that, you know, you can play head-to-head type thing. But yeah, the next portion of this video will most likely be the yeah, what I got for Christmas. But in the meantime, I've got to do some cleaning and get ready for Santa, because yeah, you don't want to have a messy house when Santa shows up. Yeah, so until Christmas Day and my Christmas goodies pickup video, I'll catch you later. Christmas is come and gone, and I managed to make it through Christmas Eve without buying anything else. So here are my great buys, because I got them for free, because they're gifts, for Christmas. In the video gaming department, I picked up Call of Duty Black Ops 2 for the PS3, Portal 2 for the Xbox 360, Fable 2 for the Xbox 360, and Skyrim for the Xbox 360. In terms of tabletop gaming stuff, I got a box of knobs, box of bikes, a Gazgul Thraka which this would be my first Finecast Mini, and I opened it up, and wouldn't you know it, it's missing his arm. So yeah, I've heard of some problems with these Finecasts. I don't know where they're getting them, but the casts, obviously they're not doing a very good job on quality control, so yeah, that's a little disappointing. I'm gonna have to hopefully, because I mean, there's nothing I can do. I'm gonna contact Games Workshop and see if they can send me out the piece, but we'll see. It'll probably be a annotation or something after this. But the big haul this year was an Orc Bama or Dakka Jet or whatever you make out of it. So yeah, this is gonna be a lot of fun because I'm gonna have to, you know, magnetize it up so I can get all three in one. Outside of that, this may be my last great buy for December video. I am ordering something, or planning on ordering something online right now, but I don't think it's going to arrive until next month, so it should arrive on my January video. I don't think I'm gonna see. I've already spent a lot of money. I dropped like $300 on movies because I didn't get any movies for Christmas, even though my list was 90% movies. So yeah, I had to go out and get that stuff myself, you know, take advantage of all the Boxing Day sales. And then finally, yeah, I got a whole bunch of gaming stuff, so I'm good on that. The only thing I might pick up is the Hobbit game. Haven't decided yet. That's another 100 bones, and really I should be putting the money that I actually got for Christmas on my credit card, because I spent a lot of money on my credit card for stuff. So yeah, hope everyone had a good Christmas and New Year's, because by the time you see this, it'll probably be like November next year, because I'm that far behind on putting videos for us together. Anyways, lots on my plate. Gonna be lots of new stuff in the new year. Keep watching, and yeah, so this I don't even know why I'm talking about it. It's gonna be a couple months down the road before you see this, so take care. This is Rob from Dakka 101. And here I am with the final great buy for December. Every year my local comic shop has a Boxing Week sale. And the nice thing about that is there's a sale inside the main store, but they also have a warehouse section as well, with a lot of the stuff that's, I don't know, stuff that they way overstocked on, old stuff that they couldn't sell, dollar comics, stuff like that. So it was, what was the date of that? I'm trying to think. I went there on the 29th. Was it Saturday? Yeah, Saturday I went there and was looking around and picked up some comics that I wanted, dollar comics, but I came across a box of some sets of stuff that they bundled together and put a flat price on. And in there I found Double Dragon 1-6, and I believe there's only 6 issues to the Double Dragon comics, and that was $6, so essentially $1 a piece. And then there was issues 1-5 of Captain N, the Game Master. This was for $10. Now the guy who, I guess they were selling this on consignment, and the guy happened to be there, so I actually got them for $15 for the 2 instead of $16, so that was a bonus. Then at the checkout I found myself, haven't seen one of these in forever. It's a starter deck to the Star Trek TCG, and it was only $2. And I don't know if you can read this. Regular price on it's $13 when they were in things, so I picked that up. And then I saw a couple of things that I was interested in getting, but yeah, it was basically 5 o'clock. They were shutting down at 5 o'clock, so you know, it was a buddy of mine who was running the store. So you know, I said my farewells and decided, no, maybe I'll come back. The last day of the sale would have been the Sunday, so maybe I'll come back tomorrow, essentially. But when I was leaving, I came across something. So let me show you what that is. Magic of editing. What you're seeing here is some Clicks figures. There are some Hero Clicks, but most of this is from Mage Knight. And basically, when I left the first day, there was a box with a whole bunch of this stuff in it, which they had a sign on it saying, you know, take some free, but don't take all of them. So, you know, I grabbed a few, and then the next day when I went back, I grabbed some more. But it was the second day when I went back that I picked up 4 of these Lord of the Rings Return of the King starter packs. They were only $2, as you can see. The regular sale price is $3. And I got 2 Aragorns and 2 Eomirs. And so, yeah. And then I picked up another one of these Star Trek starter decks. And then these were we're coming up to the stuff that I actually returned for. From Mage Knight Rebellion, for $3, the Knights Immortal Charger. Regular price, $34. From Mage Knight Rebellion, the Atlantean Ram. Again, only paid $3. Regular price, $34. From Mage Knight Rebellion, the Fist of Tesla. Paid $5 for that. Regular price is $40. From Mage Knight Conquest, the Iron Rain Hill Giant. Paid $3. Regular price $17. Now this is really cool. I don't know if you've ever seen this figure before, but you know, you got a giant. He's got an axe, but on his shoulder pads, you can see this. But there's a guy riding in the shoulder pad, and he's got a gun. And there's another guy on this side doing the same thing, and then there's a guy on top riding him. And I don't know, but I think that is just like one of the coolest figures whatsoever. I mean, of anything. Like, they need more figures like this, for sure. But the main reason I returned was, again, more Mage Knight stuff. Picked up these here. These were $3 each again, and regular price is $16.52. Now these are like dungeon tiles. It's a dungeon builder's kit. But the main reason why I bought them is for these doors. These doors are awesome. Like, they open and close. And even if you don't use them with this game, it comes with 4 doors per package. And I mean, for $3, those 4 doors, whatever, it's worth it. But got 2 of those. Then at $5 a pop, I've got a bunch of these Mage Knight Castle set, the Castle Wall Pack number 1. Regular price on them is $20, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them at $5. I picked up the Castle Wall Pack 2. This one has the door in it. Again, same type of deal. I've got one of the Castle Keep sets. This was $5, and it comes with an exclusive figure, and it has the door in it. Now these normally go for about $40, and I got 4 of the Castle Towers. These are similar to the Keep, but they're round, and they don't come with a figure. But the beautiful thing about these is, I mean, looking at the size, they're pretty much 28mm. You could use these with Warhammer Fantasy or any other 28mm figures. Even though they are part of the Clicks game, that little knob up there turns the dial, and these take damage. So if you wanted to, you could use these and make up your own rules and have, you know, a siege against your castle and mark down damage that each of these things takes place. But in case you haven't figured it out, all of this is modular. It all connects together, so you can make it however you want. Now, I am missing, unfortunately, this portion here, the gatehouse, which would be the main doors. I have everything else, so I'm guessing, you know, whatever. I guess I could use this one as the door to the castle, but for the price I thought I was going to get them for, it was worth it. But I got a better deal because my buddy again was working, and considering they were looking, obviously you could see they were trying to get rid of this stuff, and because I bought basically 90% of what they had, he just, you know, said, hey, why don't you phone up the owner and see if he'll give you a better deal. And I was like, well, I don't exactly have the owner's phone number. Here's my phone. Give him a call and let me know. And he phoned him up and let him know I'm a regular there, so he knows who I am. And let him know that I was picking up all of this stuff, and told him how much it was going to be. And I think it's about $80 in total for all the Mage Knight stuff that I was picking up before taxes. And he basically marked it down to a price so that it would be $75 with tax. So even the prices I just quote you on, that's nowhere near what I paid. I think I paid $15 left. So basically I got all this stuff free. So yeah, super stoked to have gotten this. I've never played Mage Knight. Truth be told, short of this castle stuff, these things here, the sculpts, aren't that great. The paint jobs are even worse. But that's not the point. You know what? It's another game system to play. If I can get enough things to get it going, then I'll give it a try. Of course, it seems to have a lot of different types of stuff going on. Mage Knight Rebellion, Conquest, Dungeons, Castle, and I don't know, you know, what if there's different rules to these things or not. So anyways, yeah, this is the last of the buys for December and the end of 2012, and I can honestly say I went out with a bang. This is awesome. I am super stoked about this. Till next time, this is Rob for more Dakka 101.